Tonight starts a new season for Spanish Fort, and they need to get off to a great start as they try and rebound from a dismal 7-24 record last year. But standing in their way are the Murphy Panthers, one of the hottest teams on the Gulf Coast right now. Murphy has claimed early wins over Baker and Faith Academy. Can the Panthers claw themselves to another win, or will Spanish Fort gorge the Panthers and start off the season with a big opening win? Let's find out now with Ballin Down South High School Hoops. Good evening, I'm Al Wheaton, joined by Ron Wallace. We're so glad you're with us. Ron, the Toros could have their hands full tonight with the Panthers.
You know, I think they will, but if I know Coach Applin, knowing him all these years, even when he coached at Faith Academy, he's always got a scrappy team and always can find a way to win the ball game.
Correction, not 7-24 last year. Spanish Fort was 10-13. They went 1-6 in area play last season. So, as I said, a very dismal, not what you're used to seeing from a Toros team, Ron.
Now, also, too, Coach Epps over there at Murphy High School, he's always got a good team, and he's been steadily building every season. Doesn't have the biggest guy, doesn't have the tallest guys, but these guys are scrappy, they'll run. So I think we're going to have a track meet out here tonight.
Yeah, you're right about that. Murphy is definitely doing some big things right now. They come into the ball game averaging 64 points per game. Last year they got 64 and gave up 53 on offense. For Spanish Fort, they averaged 58 points a game last season, gave up 63 points on defense. But right now, Murphy, they're probably one of the hottest teams in the area. It's sitting at 2-1. Got wins over Baker, wins in the McGill tournament this past week. They lost to Hoover. They beat up on Bryant. And Coach Epps, he's got the kids playing some defense, like you said. I mean, he said that's going to be one of their main keys is playing defense and playing hard as well.
And, you know, they're on the road over here across the bay, playing over here at Spanish Fort home. This is a nice gymnasium they have, and they got a jumbotron up there. The air conditioning is definitely flowing in here, Al, tonight.
Right, it is vastly different than when we were at Matty T. Blunt on Thursday. You would think that it is not almost 40 degrees outside the way the air conditioner is blowing here inside the Toro Gymnasium. And, Ron, I'm so impressed with the gym, I hadn't even looked up and seen the Jumbotron until you just said that, because I was looking at the bleachers they have in one of the end zones behind the goal here. So great location here, Toro Gymnasium on the campus of Spanish Fort. But you have to say, for Murphy, they haven't played a home game yet, Ron. All of their games have been on the road so far this season.
And, you know, that kind of tests your team early.
Yeah.
Get them to play on the road. And when you do get home, you can come. It's your own gym. You're used to the rim. And the great atmosphere over there at Murphy High School, you know, it'll be good for them. Maybe they'll continue to roll.
Yeah, we'll get a look at the starting lineups. We'll get those up for you here as they get ready to call the lineup. So we'll take a look. Murphy's the visiting team, so let's take a look at them getting the start tonight. Kadarius Dixon averaging 19 points per game, 3 rebounds. He's a great kid, has a UWF offer. He scored 20 points against Baker, 22 against Hoover, and 15 against Faith Academy. So Dixon is definitely doing this thing for the Panthers. Also getting the start tonight, Deshaun Sanders. He's the key defensive guy for the Panthers. Altrez Spelton, he's averaging 2 points per game so far on the season, but his size is what they're looking for. Kenley Simmons has offers from Tennessee Valley Tech, Wallace Community College, and Calhoun College. So this guard averaging 9 points per game for the Panthers, doing a great thing. And Joshua Figures, he'll be getting the start as well. So Coach Epps playing 4 guards tonight. He starts Ron for Spanish Fort. They're starting 5. Sawyer Clark, 6'2" forward. He's a junior. Will LeGroux, a 5'10" senior. He's playing guard. Number 2, Spencer Sinclair, got the double S's working. I got to watch that tonight. A 5'10" senior at guard. Marty Nelson, a 5'8" guard. And Jariah King playing forward at 5'10". So the Toros with their lineup. But you can kind of expect to see, probably, if you want to call it, some run and gun with Coach Epps starting 4 guards tonight.
Yeah, definitely going to be a track meet. We're about to get this thing underway. I think these kids are ready to play. Basketball season is here.
I think they are. We appreciate you joining in tonight for Ballin Down South High School Hoops. Also, we want to thank the people who are helping us make this possible tonight. You'll be hearing more about them. Future Ones, Mobile County Sheriff's Office, Bishop State, Jersey Mike's, and our good folks over there at Greer. So we'll be letting you know more about that as the game unfolds. Pretty decent crowd we got here inside of Toro Gymnasium.
Oh, yeah,
on
already.
a very cold, bitter cold Tuesday And also, Ron, I got to say, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Ron,
Appreciate
for what you
that.
did.
Appreciate that.
If you know a veteran, got him in your life, give him a hug, say thank you, give him a salute. But we appreciate everyone who made the sacrifice so we could have the ability to broadcast Ballin Down South High School hoops here.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Moments away from tip-off. Look like we're going to have Sawyer Clark and Kenley Simmons going to tip it off. A 6'2" guy and a 6-foot guy going at it. Murphy 18-10 last year overall. They were 3-3 in the area play. Both of these teams lost in the area tournament, weren't able to advance into the playoffs, and we are underway with the Panthers. And I'm not going to say Carolina blue. I'm going to call it their own Murphy old school blue there.
No, that's that Southern University blue.
It is Southern. That's what it is. One shot is up, no good by Deshaun Sanders. But the Panthers get the rebound. Sanders drives in, follows his own shot, and our first points of the board, first points of the game from Deshaun Sanders.
Press defense already. Travel was called on the play.
So a quick turnover early here for the Toros as Murphy's going to inbound under the goal. Nice give and go right there. That's how you do it. Get it to Kenley Simmons, the 6-foot senior guard for the Panthers. Toros across the timeline with Will LeGroux running the point for them. Panthers putting on that defense. You can see the reach right there by Sanders. Picks up his first foul of the ball game, first team foul. Don't forget, when these teams reach 5 team fouls, they'll be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
No more 1-and-1.
No more 1-and-1.
No more 1-and-1. So don't forget that, fans, as you're tuned in. Hopefully we won't get to that point, Ron, but we saw it happen in the girls' game before with Murphy beating Spanish Fort in the girls' action. Spanish Fort taking their time. No shot clock in this ball game, even though these are both 2 6A teams. They play in 2 different areas. One is in Area 1 and one is in Area 2.
And you know, I can't wait until the shot clock comes.
I know.
Air ball that one.
Murphy pushing it down the floor. Working it over. Spelton gets it back to Codarius Dixon, the 5'9" senior guard. Has that UWF offer, Division II offer in his back pocket. Dixon thought about it, but he took the walk. And Katrina Evans was right there with the call. Our crew tonight, Melissa Clark, Katrina Evans, and Dave DeRose calling the action. They called the girls' game before this game, as a matter of fact.
You know, senior officials been refereeing for quite some time.
You're right about that. Marty Nelson passing it over. Continuing to work that ball. Sawyer Clark with it now as he comes out from his forward position. Back at the top of the key. Toros are scoreless. Outscore 4-0. Murphy pretty much with all the points as we approach 6 minutes here in the ball game. You're watching Ballin Down South High School hoops. Al Wheaton, Ron Wallace on the call tonight. Almost across the timeline, but doesn't go in the back court. And Murphy's all in their face. I like how they're playing this great defense, and they throw it away. It was tipped out by Spanish Fort. Our first substitution of the night. Landon Carson Owens is going to check in for the Panthers. He's averaging 9 points per game this season. A 6-foot sophomore forward from Murphy.
But one thing I saw from the Toros, even though they turned that ball over, Al, is they get good ball movement.
They did. 3 no good. And a foul, I believe, going to be committed by Will LeGroux. That's his first foul. First team foul for the Toros. Non-shooting foul on the floor.
All the way to the corner.
Dixon
for 3.
Wide open. That 3 bounces in. No. It is waved off. Katrina Evans said it went over the top of the backboard.
Yeah, I saw that.
Does not count. So as you talked about veteran officials, she was right on top of it. Backcourt pressure by Murphy. Spanish Fort breaks it. There's that ball movement you're talking about, Ron, and a foul committed by Murphy right there. Kenley Simmons picks up his first foul, so second team foul against the Panthers, and they check in Kenneth Smith, 6'3" junior forward, averaging about 8.3 points per game. These Panthers definitely put a lot of pressure on teams, playing up-tempo, and you can see by this defense they're doing.
A lot of pressure.
Stolen right there by Deshaun Sanders. Count the basket, and one coming up for Panthers.
Good defense awareness, Al, and he got down the court quick with a defender on his back.
Sawyer Clark picks up his first foul, second team foul for the Toros. Last year, Spanish Fort lost to Murphy 69-48. It was the second game of the season, so this kind of seems to be something that happens early on for both of these teams. And right now, the Panthers 1 for 3 from the line, but a lane violation called against Murphy.
Murphy may be in the press defense all night, yeah.
It could be. I mean, Coach Epps has got these guys running, and they are not playing. Pressure being put on Spanish Fort. Martin Nelson gets it across the timeline before the 10-second count. And double dribble called against the Toros. Another turnover, Ron.
Just like that. Just the pressure, that pressure can get to you, Al. They just got to settle in and just play their game. Because both of these teams are athletic.
Yeah. Bane Winger Bemule checks in for the Toros. Spin move by Cordero Dixon, and they call him for carrying. That's the call a lot of people say that doesn't exist in the NBA. I just saw one in high school ball. I can't believe it. Let me put that on my timeline. Yeah, we had a carrying call.
The ball got stuck on his hip. The ball got stuck on his hip.
But look, he made it look good, Ron. He played it off. And it's Murphy's ball. The Toros still scoreless, 4:31, almost to the halfway point here of the first quarter.
This is across the timeline.
Deshaun Sanders running it right now just outside the elbow. They're working it across, and we have a foul called on the far side of the court. That foul on Jariah King, his first foul, Ron.
Look like Spanish Fort is doing a 2-3 defense.
Dropping it down low and stolen, but a foul.
45.
That could be back-to-back fouls. That's back-to-back fouls on King. He had just checked in the game a while ago. Fourth team foul. One more, and that's going to place Murphy into the bonus. This is a shooting foul right here. So at the line, Samaj Hicks, 67% free throw shooter this season.
Misses the first.
And he misses it. So far, the Panthers 1 for 4 from the charity stripe during this ball game. And Hicks misses both of them.
Murphy
the Panthers get the rebound.
Foul on the play. Oh, no.
Offensive.
Offensive foul call against Murphy.
Unless they call goaltending. I didn't see one of the officials come over and signal, but it's a turnover to Spanish Fort. So the one thing maybe Coach Epps got to work on with the kids is free throw shooting, Ron. They 1 for 5 so far at the halfway point here in the first quarter, and one foul away from actually getting into the bonus.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Down low, Spanish Fort looking for their first points of the ball game. Shot no good right there from Will LeGroux. And look at the defense from the Toros as they get the turnover.
You know, they say they can run right with Murphy.
They're doing it, and that ball tipped right there.
Like it's going to stay down here with the Toros.
Kenneth Smith got his big long arms from his 6'3" frame and tipped it out of bounds. Remains the Toros basketball. Very up-tempo game so far. No surprise, my first time seeing Murphy in person. Down low, that shot no good. Almost blocked right there.
Foul on the play.
And a foul. Kenneth Smith picks 24. Up his first foul. Third team foul against the Panthers, and that's going to place Bane Wingremural on the line for the first points for Spanish Fort if he can drop them in. And he does.
Knocks down the first.
Altrez Spelton checks back in for Murphy. Wingber Mule misses the second. Panthers looking for a three as they're all setting up, and here's the three from Altrez Spelton, no good.
Off the back iron.
Nice rebound by Jariah King. Has those 2 early fouls. He does not want to pick up the third. Across the timeline come the Toros, trying to set up the offense. Outscore 6-1, close to the 3-minute mark here inside the Toros gymnasium. Wingerbuell kind of got stuck in the middle of no man's land, and he got rid of it. Continued pressure from the Panthers in this man-to-man defense. I mean, they are in the Toros' face, Ron.
Good ball moving to the right. Couldn't get it to go.
No, sir. Shot no good for Will LeGrew. And a turnover, quick turnover. Oh, that should drop in right there. Marty Nelson with the half floater, half runner. And the Toros will cut the lead in half, 6-3.
I told you, Al, this Toro team is a scrappy team. They're gonna battle.
Hopefully that's not the third foul on King. It's not. They're going to give it to Spencer Sinclair. It'll be his first, but it's a shooting foul as Spelton goes to the line. He's a 63% free throw shooter. He misses the first. So that is something Coach F may have to work on. 1 for 6 from the line so far, Ron.
Got to make those free throws.
I mean, it is a free throw when you think about it. No one's in your face. It's a free throw.
Knocks it down.
Spelton goes 1 for 2 from the line right there. Pressure on the Toros. They break the trap. Get it across the timeline here. Continuing to move the ball. But that defense all in their face being exhibited by these Murphy Panthers.
Good ball moved here by the Toros. Puts it up. No
Shot
good.
is up. Will LeGrew can't capitalize on it. That shot no good, but another foul. And, of course, Murphy is in the bonus at this point.
So any foul, they're going to the free throw line.
That foul on Wingber Mule, his first. So the Panthers shooting 2 for the remainder of the first quarter. At the line shooting is Kenneth Smith. He's an 83% free throw shooter so far on the season.
That's a high percentage.
See if the young man can capitalize. That's one thing the Panthers are needing to work on so far, I would say. The defense seems to be spot on. And I think the young fella from Spanish Fort thought it was 1-1. He collapsed in the lane, Ron. Like, no. But once again, another miss by Murphy from the free throw line.
Hits the second one.
Goes 1 out of 2. 3 for 9 so far for the Panthers.
The defense from the Panthers.
Be ready, Will.
Pressure on Marty Nelson from Cordarius Dixon. Between Dixon and Simmons, those are pretty much the main guys for Murphy. Offensive foul.
On number 13.
That called against Braden Hereford, his first foul. But this one's on the floor, so it's a non-shooting foul here for the Panthers.
Only a 5-point lead, Al.
Yeah, surprisingly, Ron, Murphy in the bonus, but we only have a 5-point lead, as you said. You know, some of these shots have not gone down for Murphy. But the way they're playing defense, you wouldn't think. That's a 3 right there off the backboard. The bank is not open, but the rebound goes to the Panthers. And look at Dixon trying to make some things happen. He's a 5'9" senior guard. Directing traffic. You can see that senior leadership right in front of us here in Toro's Gymnasium.
On the
Spin
floater.
move,
Count it.
puts him in the spin cycle. Samaj Hicks.
Blood must be on the Spanish Fort player
I believe,
shirt.
yeah, Katrina Evans calling for an official timeout. Needs a trainer, someone to come out. Someone's going to have to check out. They're going to check in Jared Lotto right quick. Good eyes on your part there, Ron. Noticed that she was talking. I knew it wasn't a foul going on, but she hit that whistle quick.
Yeah, she said it was something on his jersey. Blood was on
So
his
let
jersey.
the trainer get that checked out.
Full
Bermuda
court
running the
press.
floor, and that press continues as we approach 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. Ballin down south, high school hoops. Al Weed and Ron Wallace, and the Toros throw away another costly turnover.
You know, Al, this game has not slowed down.
It is not. The only timeouts we've had are for foul shots, basically. We haven't had a timeout on the floor as of yet. Ball over to Cordarius Dixon. Rolls off the screen, kicks it out.
For three.
Hicks three, no good. Over the back. Call's going to be on Landon Carson Owens. Too much body on that, Ron. Fourth team foul against the Panthers. And he had the height advantage. He's 6 feet tall, so just too much body on him. Pressure on Lotto, turns it over. Down low, Cordarius Dixon. Shot no good. Good rebound right there. Two missed opportunities for the Panthers down in the paint.
Sends a baseball pass down the field.
Pressure from Murphy still continues. I can only imagine what those practices are like with Coach Epps, man. Lotto shot no good, and I believe it's going to remain on that end of the floor. Spanish Fort basketball.
Under 20 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
And the Toros throw it away. Look at Dixon, so quick.
Tracks
The
it down. Couldn't get it to go.
10 seconds, under 10 as a matter of fact. Samaj Hicks drops it over. No one can catch the hot potato, Ron. It's hot. No one wants to handle it. Got to put that shot up at the buzzer. No good from Spencer Sinclair. So at the end of one, Murphy on top, 10-3. You're watching Ballin Down South high school hoops right here on Ballin Down South. We'll take a quick break and be back.
Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways you shine.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Bishop State Community College. If you're still figuring out your next step, Bishop State can help you find your path, or as they like to say, find your Bishop State mint. Learn more at bishop.edu. 1 quarter in the books. Murphy on top, 10-3. Al Weeden, Ron Wallace giving you Ballin Down South high school hoops. As our buddy Corley Bounty likes to say, tune in and tell a friend as we broadcast on all platforms, Facebook, YouTube, ballinDownSouth.tv, NFHS, Roku, your mama's house, your cousin's car, your brother's cell phone, your mama's iPhone, your grandmama's Celica phone, but we're giving it to you all kind of ways.
Celica phone.
But we're giving you high school hoops. So for the first quarter, Murphy shot 3 for 9 from the charity stripe, and Spanish Fort was 1 for 2 in free throws. But our lead, our score run, only 10-3 for the Panthers.
Oh, yeah. Still
Down
anybody's
low.
game. Good move. Couldn't get it to go.
Cannot get it to drop, but a foul, a cheap foul committed. That's going to be on Spanish Fort, not on Murphy. I thought it was going against Murphy. So that's Sinclair's second foul, first team foul here. The fouls do reset.
Yes.
Every quarter, won't let the fans know. So Sinclair has 2 for the Toros. He might have to come get some pine time here. As they're going to check in the big fella,
There you
number
go.
15, Brady Bellamino, 6'4" forward. He's a senior.
Pulls up from behind the
That's
arc.
a 3. No good for Kenley Simmons. Let's see what the difference will be with Bellamino on the floor. He got some height and some
Got
size
it.
here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a travel He did the 1-2 step when he should not have done that.
Al, you can't leave your laundry at home.
You cannot.
And you're going to travel every time. You're going to travel.
Yep. Another turnover here for the Toros, something I know Coach Chad Applin does not want. In his third season here at Spanish Fork, has a record of 23-39. They won the area championship back in 2024.
That foul lock is going to be on number 4 for the Toros.
That'll be on Wingbermule. If so, that'll be his second, so he has 2.
I can tell you this, the Toros are a well-disciplined team. They're not going to try to do too much. They're going to play fundamental basketball. Let's see what the Panthers can do here with this possession.
Darius Dixon just outside the elbow. I believe Dixon may be looking for his first points of the night, Ron.
Yeah, that high rebound by Bellamino.
Got a cheap foul right there. Didn't really need to do that. Deshaun Sanders picks up his first foul. Coach Epps said he's their best defender. And first team foul against the Panthers. Toros trying to get this offense together.
Man, that whistle is blowing.
Yeah. And something appears to be on Wingbermule's shirt as Dave DeRose is escorting him to the side.
What, we got a cat fight out here or something?
Oh, it's on his arm.
On his arm.
That's what
he
it is.
got a scratch.
So not on the jersey equipment, but actually on his arm. So checking back in is Will LeGrew for the Toros. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Ron. I'm going to say you got some great microphones. You picking up the that whistle, man. Between that whistle and the horn here, it's quite loud.
McGrew, count the bucket.
Offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
They are not counted. McGrew just checked back in, unfortunately. Checks in and gets his second personal foul.
Yeah, McGrew, he went up high on that, but got called with the offensive foul.
And that's 2 on LeGrew, 2 on Sinclair, 2 on Wingbermule, and 2 on Jariah King. So Spanish Fork got some guys in trouble, and another foul.
Al, what is up with the Wilson tonight?
Blocking foul called against Marty Nelson. No correction, that's on Murphy. Offensive foul on Kenley Simmons, his second. But Ron, you talked about it. You got a veteran crew here. They've seen it all.
They're going to call it.
So they need all the tricks of the trade, if you want to call it. That ball almost stolen by Murphy. Lotto thought about it and drives in. High off the glass, no good. Nice rebound by Bellamino.
Bellamino is going to make a difference in the game.
That's their second bucket of the night. And they've cut the lead in half, 10-5. Toros trying to get something together, get the crowd behind them here. Ooh. Darius Dixon called for a walk, and you can feel the momentum start to shift in the gymnasium.
And you know what? They got a little size out there. The Toros do.
Yeah, that's something we talked about when Bellamino checked in, as he stands 6'4". He's a senior.
And you know, they both teams look fairly matched up here with this set out here for both teams.
McGrew still with possession, looking for some help right now. He picked up his dribble. Pressure from Murphy on the Toros.
Good ball, had it knocked out.
Sure did.
Got it right back.
Landon Carson Owens knocked it out, but the Toros were great.
Corner
Here's a three, and it's good from Will LeGrew. And just like that, we are tied 10-10.
Al, I told you, you cannot count out the Toro team. They're a scrappy team.
Foul on the play.
He's called it on the floor.
I think that'll be on Marty Nelson.
Yeah, that foul on Nelson will be his first foul.
Third team foul against the Toros. And I think they're going to say it's a shooting foul, Ron. I thought it was on the floor, too.
He called it on the floor.
Yeah,
but
there it is. They're going to inbound it under the goal.
Okay, there we go.
Official Katrina Evans has it. The kids were lined up for the free throw. That's what threw me off. Murphy inbounds it, working it across. Cordarius Dixon trying to get off, trying to find a shot. Kenneth Smith begging for the ball. They don't give it to him. They just shoot up a three. No good. Maybe Sanders forced that one a bit. He might make it up on defense for him.
Got it across the timeline.
Almost stolen. And LeGrew was waiting for it in the corner, ready to shoot another three. That would have probably brought the house down if he did that, Ron. They're going to take it on the side out over here in front of the Murphy bench. 5:08 remaining in the first half. Al Wheaton, Ron Wallace on the call. You're watching Ballin Down South High School Hoops. Oh, just thrown right into the midst of Cordarius Dixon, and he does his best Euro step. And I believe that might be Dixon's first bucket tonight, if not his second. And Murphy regains the lead. Pressure on the Toros. Bellamino throws it to LeGrew in the corner. That's a three blocked by Dixon. They get it to the big fella, Kenneth Smith, and he's high off the glass and the rim unkind.
He lost control of it going up.
The rim unkind. And I believe we're going to have a timeout right here called by Coach Chad Applin. We'll take a break as well. Murphy on top by 2. You're watching Ballin Down South High School Hoops.
I've always said, all citizens of Mobile County deserve to live in a safe community without fear. At the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, we continue to work tirelessly toward this goal. This is Sheriff Paul Birch. If you're looking for a rewarding career with a team and community who has your back, then go to teamsheriff.org and let's go to work.
Work with one of the best companies in the country. Great pay and benefits. Stop by the Dolphin Street or Airport Boulevard location to apply. Tell them Al and Corey sent you. Jersey Mike's, it's a sub above. Coach Applin calls that timeout to talk to his guys. They fought back in it, as you said. We're a very scrappy bunch. Yeah. Down 2 right now.
Oh, yeah. They're not going to stop fighting.
Bellamino still in the ball game. They're using that height. They've also checked in Braden Hereford. Hereford has 1 foul. Continuing this defensive pressure that Murphy is doing.
Good. Good. Ready, slip it.
Bellamino pops out. 4 minutes, halfway point of the second quarter. Toro's trying to set up play. That one knocked out of bounds by the Panthers.
Ready, slip the ball screen.
Landon Carson Owens gets his mitt on it to knock it away. As we said at the beginning, no shot clock in this particular ball game. Coaches aren't running the shot clock.
But you know what? They're not holding the ball.
No, they're definitely not. I agree with you on that. Foul over the back, I believe, right there. Offensive called on Jared Lotto, his first foul. So that's the 4th team foul against the Toros. Maybe the 5th because the scoreboard has 5, and I believe we are shooting, so I must be a foul behind.
They're walking down.
Yep, I must be a foul behind, but I'll check it at halftime to make sure I had the right count. So heading to the line is Cordarius Dixon. He's shooting 60% from the charity stripe this season. First free throws of the second quarter, Ron.
All right, here we go. Let's see if he can knock him down. This is the first.
This is the first.
It's the second.
Drops in the second. Dixon goes 1 for 2. Jariah King checks back in for the Toros. He does have 2 fouls. Toros down 3 right now. The only 3 they've hit tonight, Will LeGrew. For the Toros, they get it across the timeline. LeGrew wanted that 3. You can see it. He's trying to set up for it. Pressure from Murphy. Bellamino picked it up, picked his dribble up. They're going to call
a jump ball.
Jump balls. Possession arrow is favoring Murphy. And checking in for the Panthers, number 3, Altrez Spelton. And checking back in for Spanish Fort, we have Sawyer Clark. Clark has 1 foul as he checks back into the ball game. Noticed on my roster here, all the starters for Spanish Fort have at least 1 foul.
Oh, wow.
And for Murphy, only 3 of their starters have fouls so far. Cordarius Dixon with the three and nails it from the top of the key. Dixon drops it in, increases the lead by 6.
Magoo picked up his dribble, but he got it to his teammate.
That was smart. Right at the timeline, they do get it over. LeGrew with the little crossover and shot no good. Rebound for the Panthers, pushing it up the floor. Altrez Spelton. I can see that foul from the table right here.
I told you, Al, this is a track meet.
And unfortunately for LeGrew, he may not be participating. That's his 3rd personal foul, Ron. And you have to sit down for a bit as Spencer Sinclair gets ready to check in for the Toros. That's going to send Spelton to the line. Panthers have lived at the line tonight for the most part.
They have.
They had 9 attempts in the first quarter. That shot good right there. That free throw drops in. 2 of 3 so far here in the second. The big fella checks back in for the Panthers. Kenneth Smith, 6'3", one of the tallest guys on the team next to Derek Neal at 6'5". And Spelton drops both in.
Here come that pressure defense from the Panthers.
Get ready, Herford.
Marty Nelson, they come to him, picks his dribble up, gets it across the timeline. Jariah King dumps it down to Spencer. Back up to Marty Nelson. They're still in their face. Panthers are all on them. Down low is Sawyer. His shot no good. And a turnover to Murphy. Look at Cordarius Dixon.
To the corner.
Kind of got caught in no man's land there.
King
jumped
with
up.
the rebound.
They're putting it down the floor. Hereford pulls up his dribble and in the corner, back to King. I don't think that's really King's main area. He immediately got rid of that ball, Ron. Toros with the motion offense. Boy, that was close to a travel right there.
He almost, he about to pick up that pivot
That's a
foot.
3 off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cordarius Dixon. And we're going to have a foul right there on Kenneth Smith as he was driving in to the rack. Second foul on Hereford. And as we stated earlier, Murphy already in the bonus. So 2 shots every time they're fouled for the remainder here of the first half. So far shooting much better from the charity stripe than they did in the first quarter where they went 3 for 9, already at 3 for 4 right now.
Only an 8-point lead here. With under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Free throw no good. You would think, Ron, by the pace of the game, the score wouldn't be 18-10.
I know, right? I mean, I told you it's a track meet.
The way Murphy's getting up and down the floor makes the second one right there. Kenneth Smith does.
Checking the game, number 23 for Murphy.
Landon Carson Owens, he has 1 foul. 6-foot sophomore forward for the Panthers. Marty Nelson, here comes the pressure. He gets it across the timeline. Jariah King was wide open on the block. He's going to put up the distance shot and nails the 3. Jariah King. I spoke too soon. Apparently that must be his range, Ron. 19-13. Here's a 3 for the Panthers.
Man.
Oh, foul, 0-0. I don't have a number on 0-0. If that's on King, that's his 3rd. If that's the case, I'm going to guess that's Sidney Sawyer.
Yes.
We'll call that Sidney Sawyer for now, who wears 0 for the Panthers. Back at the line once again. Free throw, no good. Checking in for Spanish Fort. Dane Wingbermural with 2 fouls. Also, Deshaun Sanders checks back in. Misses both of them, and they get the rebound.
Steph Curry range, no good.
Shot rims out.
Toro's going back the other way.
Marty Nelson gets it down. And Spencer Sinclair is fouled on the play. And just checking back in, Deshaun Sanders picks up his second foul. And I believe that's the third team foul against the Panthers as they put Sinclair at the line shooting 2 shots. And these are the first free throws for the Toros here in the second quarter with 1:16 remaining, Ron.
1:16.
First free throw is up and good. Altrez Spelton checks in. So on the floor for the Panthers, we have Carson Owens, Samaj Hicks, Spencer Spelton, Cordarius Dixon, and Deshaun Sanders. This is the second.
And I'm telling you, Al, this is not going to be a runaway game at all.
Definitely close. Another foul down low as Melissa Clark is going to signal offensive foul. No, not an offense. They called that one. That is against Murphy.
Yeah, I do believe it is.
The way Coach Apple was arguing, I thought it was against Spanish Fort. So, no, they did call it against Martin Nelson. That's what it is. So, at the line shooting is Landon Carson Owens. Carson Owens misses that one. 4 for 9 here in the second quarter for the Panthers.
Lane violation. Oh, foul on number 11 for Murphy.
Yep. Samaj Hicks trying to clear out space but picks up the foul. His first foul.
Only a 5-point lead here for the Panthers.
4th team foul for Murphy, so the next one will put Spanish Fort in the bonus as we are under 1 minute. Errant pass, Darius Dixon 3-on-2.
Oh, good
shot
block
no
by
good.
the
That's a live ball.
Yeah.
Great block. They have the trees in right now, Ron. Coach Applin brought the trees in trying to counter that speed on it. Murphy. Now checking in Dylan Barnes.
And see, that just goes to show you the type of coach that Coach Applin is. Strategic.
48.4 seconds remaining. Murphy inbounding it under their goal. Looking to get that ball to Cordarius Dixon, try to set up something. He's wide open here right in front of us. Pressure on Dixon. He backs it out.
Double dribble.
The double dribble called against the Panthers. Crucial turnover. Toros down 5 points here. It's a 2-possession ball game, but at this point they can get one good shot to get some momentum going into the locker room at the half. Over to Marty Nelson. Got to get it across the timeline here, and he does. Under 30 seconds, I think they're going to play for the final shot here.
They're going to try to. That pressure from the Panthers almost turned out and over.
Sure did. Continuing to run it. Got to set the play up now. 10 seconds in this motion offense. Offensive foul against Marty Nelson. That's his 3rd run. And did not want it at that time, so Murphy can play for the last shot with 7.7 seconds here. Up 5 points. Look at Cordarius Dixon taking his time. The clock will start when he picks it up. And here we go. Off of his foot and out of bounds. It's still going to be Murphy's ball. I like I saw your clock laid out for it for the Toros. Unfortunately, he couldn't bring it in. But that shows that scrappiness that you talked about. And Coach Andre Epps wants a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And I believe they're going to stretch it. They're going to stretch it to a full. So we'll keep it right here. 2.1 seconds remaining. 19-14 our score. Very interesting first half we've had so far, Ron.
Very interesting. At first you thought Murphy was going to just straight run over with it, but like I said before the game started, a Coach Appling team, I would say, it's a scrappy team. He's always in a fight. He's got some kind of way to make sure put his team in a good position to score the ball.
You're right about that. Coach Epps told me they're going to play hard, they're going to play aggressive, they're going to play fast. Some teams can't keep up. Well, so far, it took Spanish Fort a while, but they caught on up, Ron. They did.
Spanish Fort, like I said, they play fundamental basketball. They have athletes. Some of these kids play dual sports.
Correct.
Maybe even 3 sports. But they're just as athletic as Murphy is here tonight. And mind you, I know Coach Epps said that he wanted to come out fast and run. But if you got a team like Spanish Fort that can run with you and play basketball, you're going to have a ball game on your hands.
You're right about that. All right, here's the deal. Coach Andre Epps has set up the play. We're going to say this is pretty much probably the last play here of the first half. Let's see what he's dialed up here. If the fellas can execute it properly and get the bucket, we're going to find out. So Cordarius Dixon is going to inbound the ball.
What's the corner?
A long three from Carson Owens falls short. So at the half, our score 19-14. Murphy on top only by 5 points. We appreciate you tuning in. You're watching Ballin' Down South High School Hoops.
At Bishop State Community College, we're not just about sports. We're about shaping futures. Our athletes aren't just players. They're true student athletes, excelling both on and off the court. And their hard work doesn't end when the game does. Because at Bishop State, we dominate the books.
And we dominate the ball.
This is Sheriff Paul Birch. If you're looking for a rewarding career with a team and community who has your back, then go to teamsheriff.org and let's go to work.
Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways.
High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders.
It begins with making good grades and being on time for practice.
It includes learning to listen, following directions, being a good role model, and accepting responsibility.
And it's about respect for officials, opponents, rules of the game, and each other.
The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future.
High school sports, so much more than just a game.
Former NFL star and Super Bowl MVP Ray Lewis once said,
"We get one opportunity in life, one chance.
One chance at life to do whatever you're going to do. One chance to lay your foundation.
And make whatever mark you're going to make.
Whatever legacy you're going to leave.
Leave your legacy."
Got to thank Bishop State Community College for being our halftime sponsor of Ballin' Down South High School Hoops. High school students and parents, graduation will be here before you know it. Bishop State Community College has more than 40 certificate and degree programs with affordable tuition and the hands-on training for high-paying jobs. The opportunities are endless. Bishop State invites you to find your Bishop State mint and discover what's next for you. Learn more at bishop.edu. Got to thank them for being our halftime sponsor. Also, Ron, they got a basketball game coming up Thursday. The ladies are going to be taking on Delgado Community College out of Baton Rouge. Tip off at 5:30. And at 7:30 at the climax, the finish of the women's game, the girls' game, the men are going to play Jones College out of Mississippi, Ellisville, Mississippi. So got a double hitter coming up down at Bishop State. So check us out this Thursday, 5:30 with the women in Delgado, and then the men will play Jones College following that. Keep it right here. More is headed your way. You're watching Ballin' Down South High School Hoops. You're watching Ballin Down South High School Hoops. Al Wheaton, Ron Wallace. Got to thank Bishop State Community College for tonight's game, being brought to you by Bishop State Community College. Also bringing you the halftime show as well. If you're still figuring out your next step, Bishop State can help you find your path, or as they like to say, find your Bishop statement. Learn more at bishop.edu. Also, we want to thank for joining us, Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's is hiring. Work with one of the best companies in the country. Great pay and benefits. Stop by the Malbus, Saraland, or Tillman's Corner location to apply. Tell them Alan Corey sent you. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Also, we want to thank the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. You want to make a difference in your community? Join Team Sheriff today. Great pay and great benefits await you with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Apply now at mobileso.com. Also, Future Ones with team apparel and equipment from baseball to cross country and all sports in between, plus official cloth provider of the AHSAA. Wear the future with Future Ones, online at futureones.com. And we got to thank our folks over there at Greer's. Make sure you shop local Greer's for your lowest everyday prices. And when you're looking to save time, shop online at greers.com/shop. Plus, the holidays are just around the corner, and Greer's has holiday dinners available for purchase at Greer's Delis and catering for all of your needs. Greer's got it. They guarantee it. Ron, interesting first half that we saw from the free throw line. Murphy shooting 37%. They went 7 for 19. Now, here's a positive for Spanish Fort. They're 50% from the line, Ron, but they're only 2 for 4.
Wow.
Only 4 attempts from the free throw strike. Murphy had 19.
I can take, man, I wish this air conditioner was kicking last week.
Over at Blunt. I'm telling you, it is quite cool here inside of Toro's Gymnasium. But I will say, I'm glad that I'm blessed and glad it is on, because it could be the opposite. But speaking of hot, man, I think you're right. You said something off mic. This game is probably going to come down to the end.
Oh, yeah.
The way both of these teams are playing, very scrappy, going at it, head to head. And we're going to be inbounded here on the near side as Spanish Fort will be trying to bring it home down 5 points as we start the third quarter. On the floor for the Toros, Marty Nelson, Spencer Sinclair, Sawyer Clark, Jariah King, and Will LeGrew. Stolen by Murphy, trying to get some easy points, and there it is. Put back by Kenley Simmons, and the pressure once again on from the Panthers.
Here come the Toros the other way. Back up top.
Murphy with their starting 5 on the floor as well. Dixon, Sanders, Spelton, Simmons, and Figures. Didn't really see too much from Figures in the first half.
Definitely not.
He started, but for the rest of the 2 quarters, he pretty much was on the bench. Doesn't have any fouls. Shot no good right there. Put back up. Toros thought that Sinclair was fouled. Another shot for Sinclair. They thought somebody was on him again. You can hear the boo birds here behind us. Coach Applin not happy at all. Thought they should have had some fouls. Maybe they're letting them play now.
We'll see. Yeah, I believe they are.
Murphy now working the ball around. Down low, try to get that backdoor pass, but didn't work. Up top, that's a 3. Brims out for Joshua Figures. Panthers up by 7. Early third quarter action on Ballin Down South High School Hoops. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you tune in. Tell a friend. Nice inside pass.
Couldn't get it to go.
LeGrew could not finish it. They kick it back out. The Panthers do, looking for the big bucket. Figures 0 for 2 here in the third quarter. And an early substitution, bringing the big fella back in, Brady Bellamino, the 6'4" senior forward for the Toros. I think he definitely had an impact when they brought him in.
Oh, yeah.
In the first half.
Had a couple turnovers. Coach Appner had to take him out.
Across the timeline right in front of us, LeGrew passes it up to Sinclair. There's Bellamino at the top. Thought he was coming over to set the screen, but did not. Wide open, Bellamino down low. Nice little give and go action right there from the Toros.
I told you, great ball movement by the Toros. Fundamental basketball.
You are correct about that, Ron. Cordarius Dixon now leading the charge for the Panthers, and a foul.
Foul going against the Toros.
If that's Marty Nelson, that's his fourth.
Yeah, it's on number 5.
That's 4 fouls against Nelson, so he'll definitely have to come get on the bench for a while. Not what they want as Wingber checks in for the Toros.
Wake up!
The 5'8" guard goes to the bench for the Toros. Rebound can't be brought in by Murphy. Stolen by Jariah King.
Pressure by the Panthers.
The Toros break it. And we have a foul away from the ball. Foul called against Deshaun Sanders. Picks up his 3rd foul. First team foul against the Panthers this quarter. So both teams with 1 foul each.
You guys share this. It's live here. We're live everywhere, all on social media, BallinDownSouth.tv, the Roku, NFHS Sports Network. Share the live.
Wingber picks up his 3rd foul. Ron, Panthers still up by 5.
Well, the Toros going to need him at the end. Luckily, he only has 1 foul.
Here's a 3. And it is good by Kenley Simmons as he drops it in for the Panthers, and they increase the lead to 8. Pressure on Bellamino. Boy, he almost got caught with a back and forth. Over and back. Wow, yeah. He was close, and that's going to be off of Bellamino. That's Murphy's basketball. Checking in for the Panthers right now, number 11, Samaj Hicks. And we're going to have a substitution for Spanish Fort as well. Brandon Hereford will come in. We're going to see how that 4th foul is going to play for the Toros with Marty Nelson having to go to the bench. He was a defensive guy for them as well, helping out. Dixon down in the corner, trying to make some things happen, getting creative. Across court, over to Kenneth Smith. And Smith's ball is stolen by Jariah King. The steal and score for the Toros. Good defense right there by Jariah King. Oh, the step over Euro. And it wouldn't fall for Cordarius Dixon. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Dixon. I believe that's his first, Ron, if I'm correct. 2nd team foul. We'll wait for him to post it. Yeah, that's his first foul. So Dixon's pretty much been clean free the whole night. Being foul free the whole night. They get it ahead to Jariah King. Whips it across the baseline, and it goes out off the foot of Dylan Barnes. Off the foot of Brandon Hereford. And one of the officials, Katrina Evans, is going to come over and look at the book for the Panthers. Gave some instructions to the young fella and went on back to her job. Screen up top for Dixon. He's trying to point out, I want you right here.
Panthers in no hurry to score.
No.
Shot
little
up,
floater right there, no good for Murphy. Samaj Hicks tried to drop it down. LeGrew running the point as he gets across the timeline to Spencer Sinclair. There's the 3 right there from Jariah King. He made one in the first half. Murphy running it over to Cordarius Dixon. A little jump step. He had to pull up his dribble, but wide open is Kenneth Smith, and he shoots an air ball. That's going to be an over-the-back foul on Landon Carson Owens. He can't believe it. But if he can see the replay here from our vantage point, that was definitely a foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
3rd team foul against the Panthers. Checking in for them, Altrez Spelton and Joshua Figures back into the ball game. So Coach Epps continuing to do some substitutions. Now has his starting 5 on the floor. Maybe trying to open it up right here. 6-point lead. for the Panthers.
Deep
2-possession
inside.
ball game.
Kicks it out for 3.
And buries it. Braden Hereford drops the 3, cuts the lead to 3. Pressure on the Panthers right now.
Right now, the Toros are executing.
Flashes inside, shot no good for Samaj Hicks. But it's going to remain on that end of the floor. It'll be Panthers basketball with 2:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Al Reed and Ron Wallace on the call inside of the Toros Gymnasium on the campus of Spanish Fort. Ball almost thrown away by the Panthers.
Oh, yeah.
Saved by Altrez Spelton.
We're up on the hill, Al.
Yeah, we are up on the hill. There's a 3 blocked right there by Spencer Sinclair. The shot from Cordarius Dixon. Look at Will
to the
LeGrew.
corner.
There's Jariah King with the 3. No good, rims out. It's a jump step from Spelton.
Blocking foul.
And he's going to be fouled on the play. That foul attributed to Spencer Sinclair. That's his 3rd. And they're going to call that a shooting foul. So Sinclair has 3, heading to the line to shoot. First free throws of the third quarter for either team. Altrez Spelton.
Box out!
Drops in the first.
Running flip on his end.
Deshaun Sanders checks back in for Murphy. And they have another player at the table. I think they're going to try to bring Carson Owens back in. Owens has 2 fouls. Spelton hits both of them. And Carson Owens does check back in to give Spelton a break. So let's see how this defensive intensity will turn up. And the Toros throw it away off the inbounds.
Wow.
Will LeGrew was looking one way, and unfortunately Wingbermule was looking the other way, and they couldn't connect. So it's a backcourt turnover here for the Panthers. Up 5 with 2:19 to play.
From way downtown, in and out.
Shot no good.
King with the rebound, had it knocked out.
Panthers still with another rebound, driving the lane with the floater. Shot no good. Kenley Simmons using his size. Jariah King saved it. LeGrew shot no good. LeGrew back again. Shot no good.
Here come the track meet.
That's what you were talking about, Ron. And we're going to have probably a tie-up right here. And I don't see the light on. The possession light, I don't see it on, so I think we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break as well. Outscore 26-21. Murphy in control.
I've always said, all citizens of Mobile County deserve to live in a safe community without fear. At the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, we continue to work tirelessly toward this goal. This is Sheriff Paul Birch. If you're looking for a rewarding career with a team and community who has your back, then go to teamsheriff.org and let's go to work.
Bishop State Community College is proud to support tonight's Ballin Down South High School Hoops matchup. Wherever you're headed, Bishop State can help you make your Bishop State mint. Visit bishop.edu to get started. Timeout called on the floor right there. So Jariah King is going to inbound it for the Toros. 1:41 remains in the third quarter. Pressure being put on Wingbermule. Doubling them up with that full court press.
They've got to come back for the basketball.
Have to do that run. Toros get it across the timeline. This Murphy defense, very intense. All on top of Sinclair. And another quick timeout Called by Chad Applin. He wants a full timeout, so we'll take another break as well, Ron. You're watching Ballin' Down South High School Hoops. Murphy on top, 26-21.
At Bishop State Community College, we're not just about sports. We're about shaping futures. Our athletes aren't just players. They're true student athletes, excelling both on and off the court. And their hard work doesn't end when the game does. Because at Bishop State, we dominate the books.
And we dominate the ball.
For purchase at Greer's Delis and Catering for all of your needs. Greer's got it. They guarantee it. Greer's, your local Greer's for everyday low prices. Ron, the holidays are pretty much coming up on us.
Yeah,
in
Turkey
2
Day.
weeks, it's going to be Turkey Day, man.
Turkey Day.
I can't believe it, but November's flying up out of here, man. But speaking of that, we have more action headed your way Thursday. UMS Wright and Alma Bryant going at it.
Yes.
And a travel on the play. And that's going to be an early tip-off around 5:30. So it's a girls-only game coming up this Thursday on the network.
Girls-only game. Get to see the Grayson twins.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, Terry Canoba always has a team.
Sure does. Good to see those Grayson twins, Mary Margaret and Maddie Marie. Not only do they great in basketball, they do great in flag football as well.
Oh, wow.
But we'll have a girls-only game coming up this Thursday here on Ballin' Down South. .TV, so make sure you check it out. Shot no good. Jariah King with the rebound. Our score still 26-21. 1 minute remaining here in the contest.
Gotta make those shots.
Got to run. That's critical. And look at the easy transition bucket for the Panthers as Kinley Simmons lays it in. St. Clair thinking about it. Pressure on him from Simmons. Something Coach Epps told us. This is one of his top defensive guys and main players, Kinley Simmons. Flash down low. Nice.
And the foul.
By Brandon Hereford. Counted and one coming up. So that'll be the second foul on Cordarius Dixon. Fourth team foul against Murphy. And once again, Ron, 30 seconds remaining. These are the first free throws for Spanish Fort this quarter.
Wow.
And misses it.
But they got the rebound.
Got the rebound. Wingber Mule with the ball, working it back over to King. Spanish Fort in their motion offense, trying to get something going. Could hold for the last shot if they want to. We have no shot clock.
But notice they play under control. They're not spazzing out. They know they still got a whole nother quarter of basketball.
5 seconds. You can hear the team counting them down. 2-1. The shot up by LeGrew, and it is off. Count the bucket. I think they're going to count it.
Let's see. Let's check. They're going to talk about it.
They're counting it. There's the notification from Dave DeRose. So at the buzzer,
wow,
the putback counts. 28-25 is our score. At the end of 3, Murphy on top. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Ballin' Down South High School Hoops. Ron, you said it. May come down to the finish, man.
I told you.
Is that arrow right there, ball coming out?
Shine. Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways you shine.
Got to thank our friends over there at the Mobile County Sheriff's Office for helping sponsor the broadcast tonight. Want to make a difference in your community? Join Team Sheriff today. Great pay and great benefits await you with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Apply now at mobileso.com. Also, we want to thank them for sponsoring the big baller of the game, Ron, we got to decide who's made an impact tonight. Who's going to be our big baller?
You know, it's a lot of names to choose from.
We got a couple guys to pick from for our Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Big baller of the game. That's a big baller move right there by Will LeGrew. The steal and
Count the
score.
bucket.
First bucket of the fourth quarter gets the Toros within 1 point. And what you're seeing is true. Our score is 28-27.
Shot up for three.
That's a three from Cordarius Dixon. Great rebound by Samaj Hicks. No one blocked him out. And we have a foul down low against Spanish Fort.
Count the bucket.
Number
and a foul.
12. Carson McConaughey picks up his first foul.
Just like that. It's going to be like who going to have the ball last may win the game.
That is true. Not McConaughey. That foul on Braden Hereford. That's his third. And free throw no good. So just when Spanish Fort gets it close, Murphy tries to stretch it out again, up by 3. Nice shot by Hereford, but the iron unkind to him. One would say not enough leg, Ron. Not enough leg. And we have an offensive foul now called against the Panthers. Kenley Simmons, that's his third. And the Panthers, first team foul, so they're going to sub out Simmons. Bring in Joshua Figures.
Haven't seen him much on the floor tonight.
They started off the third quarter, got the start. We'll see if Figures going to make a difference here as we're coming down the stretch. 7:02 remaining in the ball game. Hereford loses it. Samaj Hicks with the steal, and no, not the score, but the foul. I think they're going to call it on Hereford. If they do, that will be his fourth. And it is back-to-back fouls on Hereford. He has 4. Marty Nelson has 4. Toro's got a couple guys in foul trouble. LeGrew with 3. Sinclair with 3 as well. And heading to the line to shoot is Samaj Hicks. He's a 67% free throw shooter. And he drops the first one in. Hereford comes to the bench. Trying to go 2 for 2 from the stripe right here. And drops it in. I'd say at this point, Ron, every bucket is crucial for either team, especially the free throws.
Especially the free throws.
If you weren't with us earlier, Murphy was 3 for 9 in the first quarter from the stripe. And Cordarius Dixon with the reach. He didn't need to do that. That's his third foul. Kind of picked up the cheap one right there. Second team foul. So both teams have 2 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. As a reminder, when you pick up the 5th team foul, you're going to be shooting. Oh, just stolen right there by Deshaun Sanders. It's kind of like in football when the quarterback's looking at the quarterback's eyes and reading the whole time. That's exactly what happened. Steal and score. Lead stretched to 7 points here for the Panthers. This Panthers defense has been all in the face of the Toros all night, and they're going to catch Sanders on the reach end. That'll be his 4th. And that won't make Coach Epps happy.
And you know, basketball is a game of runs. Murphy just went on a run.
That's true. That is true. So Coach Epps leaves Sanders in for now. He's going to have to make a decision. This is our top defending player, he says. Toros working it around.
Spin move
with the spin move.
Right into a defender, though.
Correct.
Good ball move here by the Toros.
Carson Owens out on Gerard King. King going to penetrate. Shot no good.
And their Panthers are off to the races.
Cordarius Dixon brings it out. Murphy up by 7.
Kicks it out.
That's
to the
a
corner.
shot and off. Samaj Hicks' shot is off. They're going to say it's on the floor. If that's on King, that'll be his 4th. And it is. So the Toros have 3 players with 4 fouls, Ron.
Wow.
And now they can pull out Deshaun Sanders with this 4 and bring in Landon Carson Owens. So you take out a guy that's 5'6" and replace him with a guy that's 6 feet tall. Panthers do have some length. They really do.
Oh, yeah.
Wide open, Cordarius Dixon. Bam! Drains the 3 for the Panthers. The lead is now 10. Murphy trying to open it up.
Full court pressure here by the Panthers again.
But as we saw earlier, this game is not over now.
Oh, no.
At one point, Toros were down by 8 early in the ball game and fought back in it. And we have a foul down low in the paint here. Samaj Hicks called for the hold. That's his second. And just like that, Murphy has 4 team fouls, Ron. So if they pick up another one, that'll put Spanish Fort in the bonus.
Yes.
And we're at only 5:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter. You don't want to do that.
Plenty of basketball left to play.
Absolutely. Ball punched out. And they say it went off the thigh of Wingbermule. So that's a turnover. Kenneth Smith inbounds it right in front of us here at the table. Ballin down south. High school hoops are on. Al Wheaton, Ron Wallace. Oh, easy bucket for Cordarius Dixon. We appreciate you tuning in and watching tonight. As my buddy Corey LeBounty says, tune in, tell a friend. We're up on all platforms, Facebook, Roku, YouTube, ballandownsouth.tv, NFHS Network. As I said,
got the
grandmama's
roll.
cell phone.
Time out
count
call.
the basket. Timeout call by Chad Applin at 4:43. The lead is still 10. We'll take a break as well. You're watching Ballin' Down South High School Hoops.
Why participate?
Participation builds a stronger sense of self-confidence
In relationships with others.
Participation develops a better understanding of self.
An understanding of how my actions affect others.
Participation builds foundations for lifelong fitness habits.
Every student deserves the opportunity to play sports.
Become a better you. Don't hesitate. Get out and participate.
Got to thank our folks over there at Future Ones being on board with us tonight. If you're looking for team apparel and equipment from basketball to wrestling and all sports in between, plus official cloth provider of the AHSAA, wear the future with Future Ones online at futureones.com. Let's see how the future's going to be looking here for the Toros. Run down 10. They got the foul.
4:43 left to play here in the ball
not
game.
the foul. They got the timeout after the bucket. So here's the turning point as we're getting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
he
the
just
football
leaked out.
throw.
Oh,
Sure
he didn't
did.
miss it.
Great rebound right there by Landon Carson Owens.
Toro basketball.
But the Toros survive after the football pass from the Panthers to break that press. But as I was saying, the rubber's about to meet the road here. We're getting close to the halfway point. Toros down 10. And stolen. Nope, not stolen. Toros still have it. Wide open. Spencer Sinclair drops it in for Spanish Fort. Pressure from the Toros. And Murphy breaks that press. Oh, punched out, but a foul. If that's on King, that would be his 5th.
Oh, wow.
And that's King's 5th. He is fouled out. Not what they needed at this point. 3rd team foul against the Toros. That size of King, only 5'10", but he's kind of a big body down low to help him out. And had a good outside shot as well.
Yeah.
But
oh, yeah.
He's on the bench. And Coach Andre Epps is going to call the timeout, Ron. This is a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Murphy up by 8 points. Take a look at the Murphy schedule. Their next 3 games are all on the road. Wow, once again, I said they haven't played at home.
Wow.
They're going to be at McGill on Friday. They're going to be at Daphne next Tuesday. We'll have that ball game, as a matter of fact. We'll be back in Baldwin County, and then they'll be at LaFleur on November 20th. So the Panthers have yet to be in the Panthers' den this season, right?
And you know what? That's the way Coach S drew it up to test his guys on the road.
Bingo.
And get them ready for a home play.
Murphy went 18-10 overall last year, 3-3 in area play, and he wants to get these kids ready for Spanish Fort. Their next 3 games, they're going to host St. Michael this Thursday. They'll be at Baker on Saturday. That should be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll be at Saraland
Wait a
next
minute.
Monday.
Did you say Saturday?
Saturday. This Saturday run Spanish Fort at Baker.
Hey, you're not doing anything. Go on over there.
They check it out. David Armstrong and the Hornets taking on Chad Applin and the Toros. Stop, pops, and does not drop. But great rebound right there by Kenley Simmons. Simmons gets his own rebound, and he is fouled on the play. Think they're going to call that one on Wingbermule. If it's on him, that would be his 4th. And it is. Marty Nelson back on the floor with his 4 fouls. So at the line shooting is Kenley Simmons. Drops in the first one. Checking in, Sawyer Clark for the Toros. Panthers up 9, trying to increase this lead to 10. A little bit hard over the back, but no call against Kenneth Smith.
By the Toros, look like.
It's going to be Murphy's basketball. The good hustle play right there by Kenneth Smith to keep it alive. I think he got away with a foul over the back, but they didn't call it. Smith is going to inbound it here. Oh, the quick move from Cordarius Dixon. Good ball rotation. Samaj Hicks 3, no good. Dixon with the rebound, but he's going to be over the back. And that's going to be his 4th, Ron.
Oh, wow. It'll be Toro back. They're going to the free throw.
That's the 5th foul, what we talked about. So both teams now in the double bonus for the remainder of the ball game. Both teams will be shooting. And this is Spanish Fort's first free throw attempts. At the line shooting, Spencer Sinclair.
Knocks it down.
Sinclair hits the first. Something we talked about around the 3rd quarter. Every bucket, every free throw is going to really make a difference. You said it's probably going to come down to who has the ball last, Ron. We're going to find out.
Didn't get
just off the rim.
Lane violation
against Murphy.
Another shot.
So Sinclair will get another shot. Crucial mistake right there by Kenneth Smith as he penetrated the lane too early. And Sinclair redeems himself as he makes it. Toros are 2 for 3 from the line here in the 4th quarter, putting pressure on Murphy.
I see that.
Returning that favor. They've been getting it all night.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to return the favor back to the Panthers. They cleared it out for Cordarius Dixon. Puts up the 3, rims out. Dixon hasn't really been able to find his shot tonight, Ron.
Yeah.
He does have 4 fouls. Got to be careful. Deshaun Sanders has 4 as well for the Panthers.
Shot up.
That's a 3 and is no good.
It's going to stay down here with the Toros.
On Murphy, so it'll be Spanish Fort basketball. And as I called his name, Deshaun Sanders checks back in, so he has 4.
Right on cue.
Dixon has 4.
Right on cue.
Well, it's money time now. You got to get your horses in the game, Ron. Throwing into the backcourt. Here's Marty Nelson. He has 4 fouls as well. Pressure on Hereford. Nice cut move right there. And turning it over. 2-on-1. Samaj Hicks lays it in. Good fundamental basketball right there from the Panthers. Up by 9 with 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. Offensive foul, and that's it for Nelson. He's done. That's his 5th. He cannot believe it. We're saying Clark was quick on the whistle. And a technical foul has been issued on Will LeGrew.
Oh, wow.
If that's the case, that will give him 4. As Melissa Clark calls him with the tech. So that is his 4th foul at the line shooting. Kenley Simmons. Simmons hits the first technical free throw. Now, Ron, I've been thinking if I had to come up with someone for our Mobile County Sheriff's Office big ball of the game, I've been thinking about Simmons for tonight. I think he's played a pretty good game for the Panthers.
Yeah, he has.
Drops both of them in.
How many points do we have on Simmons?
That part I do not know, Mr. Wallace. But I think he's definitely made an impression, defense and offense, but primarily from the free throw strike.
He has.
For the Panthers.
Turnover by the Panthers. It'll be Toro basketball.
Spanish Fort side out on the far side of the court. Down 11 points here. Definitely got to get some offense going. Inbounded in that coffin corner, and Sawyer Clark gets out of it. Oh, loses the dribble. Carson McConaughey checked in. Count the basket and one for Deshaun Sanders. And Murphy starting to spread out now. They're trying to get some breathing room here, Ron.
Just like that again, Murphy goes on a run.
I think they called that one on Spencer Sinclair. That's his fourth. And that's going to send Deshaun Sanders to the line. And the Panthers kind of spreading it out now. Getting a little breathing room.
Knocks it down.
Sanders drops it in. Listen at this, Ron. Murphy 6 for 7 from the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to do it for Cordarius Dixon. That's his fifth as well. So Dixon is fouled out.
Still 2.5 minutes left to play here in this game, man.
And that's pretty much the best player that they have. Coach Epps, bit upset. Now, a while ago, I said you don't think your eyes are playing tricks on you. The score was 28-27. Now we're at 47-33. Yeah, Dixon's going to have to come out. He has 5, so they're working every second of that substitution time that they can.
Oh, yeah.
And notice, look, Dixon was playing it off, Ron. He was at the line like, you talking to me?
Hey, he was lined up down
you
there.
Talking to me? Like, I'm not coming out till you tell me to come out.
I wish they were playing with that shot clock, though, Al.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But for the most part, we really didn't need it.
No. Oh, well, the game never slowed down.
Yeah. Sinclair drops in both of them, so the Toros 4 for 5 from the line here. But most importantly, they're down 12 points with 2:34 to play. That's going to be a travel. Did the Cupid shuffle when he didn't need to, so a turnover to the Toros. By no means not out of this ball game with the 3-point shot. You can get back in pretty quick. Spanish Fort inbounds it. Got to get across that timeline. Here's that pressure from Murphy. They break it, picking up his dribble. Spencer Sinclair dumps it off to Jared Lotto. First time calling his name here in the fourth quarter. Nice backdoor pass.
Oh, he couldn't make it.
Barnes couldn't finish. Outlet to Samaj Hicks. And Hicks a bit too strong, but the foul is going to be called against Lotto. That'll be his second. But unfortunately for both of these teams, with the foul, what does it do? Push you on the line.
Put you on the line.
So 2 fouls on Lotto at the line shooting Samaj Hicks.
But, you know, I like both these teams, Al.
I'm with you there, Ron. They both play in 6A, but just on 2 different areas. One's in areas 1 is in area 2. So for them, it's kind of it's an outer region matchup, but you know they're both 6A schools. So
what did they say? A good litmus test.
I agree with that. Early in the season, good test, and misses both of them. Hicks does. Now the Panthers 6 for 9 from the charity stripe. Still up by 12. Still giving that pressure to the Toros. It's been 48 minutes of nonstop pressure here from Andre Epps. Nice backdoor pass to Sawyer Clark as he lays it in.
Here come the Toros with the pressure.
They're trying to get some momentum. Try to get that ball over the top, and they get it across the timeline. Murphy up by 10. Now they're going to play keep away.
Keep away.
And this is where the shot clock will help out run.
Oh, yeah.
Crossed away over to Kenley Simmons. 90 seconds remains in the ball game. As Spelton plays keep away. Cordarius Dixon on the bench, he is fouled out. So pretty much their main ball controller Trying to catch him in the coffin corner and wide open. Samaj Hicks. That's what happens when you double team. Somebody's open. Andre up calls a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. 1:08 remaining in the ball game, and Murphy on top.
Aim as high as you can imagine and find the path to make it happen. That's the Bishop State Way, a school built to run on curiosity, energy, opportunity, and the drive to find your thing and just go for it. A place that's always in step with the future, so that whatever's out there for you can start right here. So come on, make your Bishop statement and show us all the ways you shine.
Got to thank our folks over there at the Mobile County Sheriff's Office for joining us tonight as the sponsor of our big baller of the game. And Ron, I think we're in agreement. Kenley Simmons, great night tonight for that Murphy Panther.
Oh, yeah.
Has really shown his leadership abilities, has offers from Tennessee Valley Tech, Wallace Community College, Calhoun Community College. He's got some decisions to make.
He got some decisions to make.
Senior guard. So our Mobile County Sheriff's Office, big ball of the game, Kenley Simmons, congratulations to him. 1:08 remaining and the ball off the foot of Jared Lotto, and that is not what the Toros needed. Turnover to Murphy. And Panthers going to check in. I believe this will be Sidney Sawyer and Samaj Hicks. I don't have a 00 on my roster, but I do have a 0.
A 0.
So I'm assuming it's Sidney Sawyer. It could be a typo on Coach M's fault or Max Prep. We'll put it on somebody else. So. Murphy inbounding the ball here. On top by 12. And this is that part of the game. And I believe a quick timeout call by Andre Epps. As that 5 seconds was about to get him, Ron. So we can keep it right here.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
30-second timeout. Thank our folks over there at Jersey Mike's for being on board tonight. Jersey Mike's is hiring. Work with one of the best companies in the country. Great pay and benefits. Stop by the Malbus, Saraland, or Tillman's Corner location to apply. Tell them Al and Corey and Ron sent you. Jersey Mike's, it's a sub above. Also, we want to thank the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Want to make a difference in your community? Join Team Sheriff today. Great pay and great benefits await you with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Apply now at mobileso.com. And we got to thank our folks over at Future Ones with team apparel and equipment from baseball to wrestling and all sports in between. Future Ones, wear the future with Future Ones. Visit them online at futureones.com. Traveling called on the play. Murphy thought it was a foul, but they called traveling.
Wow.
So at 1:06, another second ticks off. Coach Epps is trying to get his subs in. Let's see if they'll let him in. And Katrina Evans is saying inbound the ball. Inbound the ball. She's continuing to point, right? Inbound the ball. I love it.
Oh, man.
And Spencer Sinclair is faking the football pass. And now Coach Epps is going to send in his subs. Number 12, Bo Carson. He's a football player for them.
She kept telling me, dude, come on, let's go.
What Maxine Waters said, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. Spanish Force gets it in as we approach 1 minute, 60 seconds remaining in the contest. Wingman Muro gets it across the timeline. Need a shot here from Sinclair. He drives in and scores. Fouled on the play. Count the basket as well.
Coach Epps is livid over there.
He is. That foul on Bo Carson. He just checked into the ball game. He can't believe it. He's like, what did I do? What did I do? So count the basket for Sinclair. And that's one shot coming up. And Coach Epps is going to have to make some moves. He's going to pull Carson out. Bring in Sidney Sawyer. And also Deshaun Sanders. Sanders has to come back in.
Wow.
Ron, he was on the bench with 4 fouls. So he's got to bring some of that defense intensity back.
Coach Epps said, I'm not taking any chances.
Now, we're not out of this thing yet because that's a 3-point play right there from Spencer Sinclair. And it's a 3-score contest. There's the foul. You got a foul to stop the clock. That'll do it for Wingber Mule. He's going to foul out. That is his 5th foul. So another Toro goes to the bench. So now it's not really a chess match. It's a matter of foul, get the ball, hope they miss their free throws, kind of. And Winger Mule can't believe it as he comes to the bench. Says, she said I got 5. Well, young fella, she is correct. And now Carson checks back in along with Landon Carson Owens. As Coach Epps is going to put him in and take him back out. Playing defensive moves here. Altrez Spelton at the line shooting. Drops it in as the Murphy fans are behind us cheering their Panthers on. Trying to improve to 3-1. Great way to start the season.
3-1.
And for those who didn't know, this is the first ball game for Spanish Fort this season, Ron. They're basically their season tip-off tonight.
Oh, wow.
Panthers 8 for 11 here from the line in the fourth quarter. Over the top football pass. Nice reception right there. But Hereford could not complete it. Another shot up and miss, and the rebound to Murphy. Nice fake right there by Deshaun Sanders as they get it down.
Had a cherry picker down there.
Sure did. To who? Kenley Simmons, our Mobile County Sheriff's Office big ball of the game. You see why. Stop, pops, and does not drop for the Toros. But the putback, Sawyer Clark is fouled. Continuation, the and one as he'll go to the line. And I think they're going to call that one on Carson as well. Yep, that's Carson's second foul. He's like, I can't get my game off. Every time I do something, I'm foul. I'm going back to the bench.
You know, regardless what the score is, the Toros are still fighting.
They still are. That scrappiness you talked about, Ron, that not giving up attitude that they have. Clark completes the three-point play, but this is a good test for both of these teams.
Oh, yeah.
You never can count your competition out. And a travel against Deshaun Sanders. We have a 10-point game with 15.2 remaining. As I say, it ain't over yet. Got to get a shot up here. Pressure on Sinclair. Time is ticking. Lotto with the ball.
Shot up.
On the free throw line. No good. And that pretty much should seal the deal. As Murphy's going to get the win, 53-43 over Spanish Fort, and they improve to 3-1 as the Toros drop their season opener to the Panthers. But overall, a good ball game that we saw tonight, Ron.
Oh, yeah, pretty good. And like again, I like both of these teams. They're both competitive. They're athletic. They get after it. But hats off to the Panthers for the victory tonight. They're going home the winner here tonight. All the way back to Mobile.
As we said, Murphy will be on the road at McGill this Friday, and Spanish Fort will be hosting St. Michael on Thursday. Got to thank our folks over there at Bishop State Community College for being on board tonight. Want to remind you that Bishop State is proud to support tonight's Ballin' Down South matchup. Wherever you're headed, Bishop State can help you make your Bishop statement. Visit bishop.edu to get started. Also want to thank the Mobile County Sheriff's Office for being on board as our sponsor for the the big baller of the game, Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Want to make a difference in your community? Join Team Sheriff today. Great pay and great benefits await you with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. Apply now at mobileso.com. All right, Ron, we had a great time tonight here in the Toros Gymnasium as Murphy gets the win, 53-43. Be with us Thursday at UMS Wright as Alma Bryant takes on the Lady Bulldogs. 5:30 is tip-off time. I can't wait for that one, Ron.
Oh, I can't wait either. It's going to be pretty good to see those young ladies play.
No doubt about it.
Can't wait to see Terry Canova team and Coach Peacock's team here coming up on Thursday night here on the Ball Down South Sports Network. I've been Ron Wallace.
I'm Al Whedon.
And we'll see you soon.